Well, it's been a while since we've done this. I mean, you guys probably forget what my face even looks like. But the good news is I can't get comments like these for, quite a bit of time. No, but seriously, this is like some of the most real time you guys are seeing me in like quite a while. I mean, at this point the Tormenta video was months ago, and most of the other stuff I've been posting, well, even though it was months ago, that was backlogged. But I'm recording this on the weekend, and time permitting, you guys are seeing this on Monday or Tuesday or something like that. So yeah, this is pretty real time for me. Anyway, I've tried recording this video like a really long time ago, but it just turned out to be too old and too outdated. And for the context of this, it really didn't make any sense. So today, in this recording, we're just gonna pretend like it's mid-June of 2024 when this trip is about to take place. Listen, I know, it's hard to do, but at this point I'm almost 2 years behind on uploads, and there's just too much of a backlog that needs to come out. So for the sakes of all of our imaginations and me breaking the fourth wall right now, we're just gonna assume that this is me almost 2 years ago presenting this to you guys. Anyway, enough rambling. You guys saw the title, you clicked on the video, and now you're here. Today, this YouTube video marks the start of what is going to be the biggest coaster trip I have ever gone on. Okay, so I'm gonna break the fourth wall yet again, but for a long while now, I've been working on this series behind the scenes, and well, the wait is finally over. I've been working on this on and off as like a passion project since maybe like September with, what little free time I have as an active full time college student. And slowly over time, I've been able to build it up more and more and more. But now I can finally say, and yes, I know it's very, very, very long overdue, but my work here is done. Today, I am announcing the Northeast Coaster Trip 2024 over 10 days and over 20 different parks, making for a possibility of getting on almost 100 different roller coasters. Me and two of my best friends from within the community, Hessler and Noah, will be joining me on this crazy road trip. Well, I guess I should say that Hessler is the one who planned the majority of this, so I am going on their road trip as the guy who's going to then bring you guys along on the road trip. So, anyway, let's get into this. All right. Day one. Me, I'm not doing anything. Nah, so really, this is just a travel day for Noah and Hessler to get to me in Pennsylvania from their home state of Ohio. On their way, they're gonna hit up three parks though, real quick. They're gonna hit up Fun for All, Idlewild, and Del Grosso's. Then, after they do all three of those, they're going to show up at my house. Over the next couple days, they're going to stay at my house. So, days 2 and 3, we're going to be hitting up Hershey Park and Knoebels. Now, Hershey Park is a revisit for all of us. Obviously, that's my home park. Same with Knoebels. But Hessler just had the opportunity to visit that last year, probably in like August of 2023. And Noah also got to visit pretty recently as well, too. Now, as for Knoebels, again, this is another one of my home parks. Hessler has never been there, and Noah hasn't been there since like 2020 or so. So, I mean, obviously the big winner here is Phoenix, one of the world's best wooden coasters. And we're going to talk a lot about great wooden coasters in the northeast of the United States. It's just jam packed with them, and there's so many on this trip. Obviously, Phoenix being one of the biggest, one of the best. Hessler's going to be able to ride that for the first time. It's going to be super awesome. All right, so day 4 is where the trip starts to pick up then a little bit more. We're going to leave my house and we're going to travel east to Dorney Park. Now, once again, this will be another first visit for Hessler. And I think for Noah, I have like, this will be his first visit in like the better half of a decade. I think he hasn't been there since like 2016 or something. So this is going to be another refresh, another much needed revisit for him. Obviously, actually, if we're playing into this timeline, I just visited Dorney Park not too long ago, maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. The big winner here is the brand new 2024 Iron Menace, the dive coaster that just opened up there with the Beyond Vertical Drop. And in this timeline, I've already gone on it. It's not great. We're going to see how Hessler and Noah perceive it. I think it's nothing to write home about. Talon obviously is a super underrated. I think it's a hidden gem of an invert. And Steel Force with the new programming is also just kicking so much butt recently. It's so good. After we finish up at Dorney, we're going to travel further east and we're going to hit up night 1 of the boardwalks. Now, the boardwalks I'm talking about are none other than the super famous New Jersey boardwalk scene. I'm obviously mentioning Playlands, Maury's, Jenkinson's, Casino Pier, all of the boardwalk parks that are, just on the Jersey Shore. So day 4 is only night 1 of boardwalk nightlife for us. After we get as much done as we possibly can, we're going to go to our hotel, which will set us up perfectly for day number 5, Six Flags Great Adventure. Now, once again, this is a revisit for Noah and I. This is going to be my first visit since 2019. That's 5 whole years, half a decade. As when I looked like this, I'm super, super, super excited to finally revisit Great Adventure. We are expecting King Ka and Jersey Devil to be closed. King Ka has been closed for what is the better half of going on a month now, and Jersey Devil's been closed half the season. Actually, really since like opening weekend, So we're not really expecting anything much from those. Other than that, we're gonna get Hessler on El Toro for the very first time. I'm gonna finally get to re-ride El Toro for the first time in what is half of a decade. I'm honestly kind of scared. I've talked about it a lot before in like my rankings in 23 and all that stuff, but it's just like the issues that have plagued this coaster over the last few years. I'm just super excited to get on this ride, but I'm hoping that it is just as good as I remember this ride being in 2023. I'm crossing my fingers. So like I previously mentioned, after Great Adventure, we're going to then continue our boardwalk nightlife adventures, and we're gonna finish up everything that we didn't the night before. After we do that, we're gonna stay in the same hotel, and that's gonna set us up yet again perfectly for day number 6. Day number 6 is going to be Nickelodeon Universe for the first half of the day, and then the second half of the day we are going to go to the historic Luna Park. This is a first visit, the first time in this trip, first visit for all 3 of us, both parks. Super exciting. Luna Park, Coney Island, one of the most historic parks. Dino's Wonder Wheel, obviously they got some super historic rides there. Obviously Dino's Wonder Wheel, the Wonder Wheel, a super historic Ferris wheel. But going back to Nickelodeon Universe, we are expecting Shellraiser to be closed. Another miss on the trip. Super, super sad. This roller coaster has the steepest drop in the world, but what are you gonna do? It's been plagued with some crazy issues and super unfortunate, but for me at least, it's not too far out of the way, and I wouldn't mind going back out there and getting it if it happens to be closed. We are expecting that. It's also just going to be super cool to adventure around what is the American Dream Mall. I mean, the largest mall in America and one of the largest indoor theme parks. Let's move on. Day number 7. Now, we're getting a little bit niche here. We are going to go to the one and only Quasi Family Amusement Park. They have this super cool family gravity group wooden coaster called Wooden Warrior for my first ever gravity group. It's crazy. I've never been on a gravity group. Wooden Warrior will be my first one. After we wrap up the credits there, we are going to go to the one and only Lake Compounce, the oldest amusement park in the United States, for yet another world-class wooden coaster, Boulder Dash. First visit for all of us. Boulder Dash, so excited. Wildcat also got retread. Like the majority of the layout, I'm expecting that to be pretty awesome from, what Grizzly's like, so that's going to be great. We are expecting Zoomerang to be closed. We are now 3 for 3 on days with misses, from Great Adventure to Nick to now Lake Compounce. We're expecting Zoomerang to be closed. It's a boomerang, not that big a deal. They're a dime a dozen. We're gonna ride many, many more on this trip. That's fine, as long as Boulder Dash is open. All right, we're more than 1 week into this trip, day number 8. I am so excited to revisit this park. We are now driving into Massachusetts, and we are visiting the one and only Six Flags New England. I absolutely love this park. Revisit for me, and this is almost going to be 1 year to the day since I got my first visit there. We're going to visit there. Noah and Hessler first visit the incredible top 2 that they have there, Superman and Wicked Cyclone. Both of them are absolute fiends for RMCs and classic early 2000s Intamins. I'm super excited to take them to this park. I'm super excited to revisit this park. We are getting this park on a day that is closing at 10 p.m. That's going to be pretty awesome. Super excited for that. Can't wait to revisit Six Flags New England. There's just something about that place. I can't say enough good things. I absolutely can't wait. We're going to get some awesome night rides. Let's go on. Day 9, we are hitting up Six Flags Great Escape and Sea Breeze Amusement Park, or whatever it's called. We're going deep into the state of New York for what is regarded as like the worst Six Flags park. I'm kind of excited to go to Great Escape. They have Bobcat, which is opening up, another family gravity group. I'm super excited for that, brand new for 2024. They have Steam and Demon. They have like an Aero Mine Train, and they have like a couple of other attractions. I know they have. Then we're going to take the longest trek in the trip that wasn't Noah and Hessler driving to my house. This is going to be the largest stretch in one go. We're going to go out to Seabreeze for a super historic coaster, Jackrabbit, and the bobsled that is there. One of the first coasters with upstop wheels, I believe. And yeah, they have bobsled, and this is around the time that Noah should actually be hitting his 300 credits. He's gonna try and do that anywhere from like, maybe like day 7 to like day 9. We're expecting that to happen. Depending with all these closures, it's just super hard to tell what's gonna be open and what isn't. But day 9, again, first visits for all of us. Great Escape and Seabreeze. Moving on to day number 10, we have Six Flags Darien Lake. And then the credits that are just randomly in, I guess they're somewhere in Niagara. I didn't make the trip. Hessler just has Niagara hotel near Buffalo. So I mean, there's credits for us to get in Niagara. Maybe we'll get to see the falls. Honestly, this is probably the day I'm least looking forward to. And hey, the trip has been great up until this point. If the day that I'm least looking forward to comes 10 days in, that's solid. That's a good trip. We are expecting to probably miss the SLC at Darien Lake. I think they're revamping the trains, putting new restraints on them, which by all means, that's worth missing the credit if they're gonna get the better trains. And so yeah, that'll wrap up day 10 for us. Moving on to day number 11, and what is going to be probably our second to last day, our last day for Just Parks. We are going to Waldameer, and there's a possibility we add on Kennywood to the trip if we want to go from Erie down to Pittsburgh. We're gonna go to Waldameer, Ravine Flyer 2, yet another crazy good, world-renowned Gravity Group wooden coaster. I'm super excited. Waldameer is going to be great. Can't wait to get on Ravine Flyer 2. Can't wait to see how amazing that is. It's just like, it screams miniature voyage. I can't wait to get a taste of like a large scale Gravity Group, and then, maybe one day finally get on Voyage. My gosh, I'm excited to get on Ravine Flyer 2. And then obviously, if we did hit up Kennywood, yet again, missing another coaster, that would be Steel Curtain. There's a lot of coasters that are going to be missing on this trip. The possibility of us missing them, Steel Curtain would be added to that list if we decide to add on Kennywood. There's still a possibility we don't. Then after that, we're going to head to Noah's house. He lives in Ohio. And then from there, I'm going to then take a train back home. And that'll wrap up the trip on day 12. 12 days, a bunch of roller coasters. We're pretty much hitting up everything in the Northeast. Last year, I got to go to Storyland, or whatever it is, and I got the looking credit of their Gravity Group. That would have been my first Gravity Group, but then I have the mountain coasters and all that stuff that's like up in New Hampshire and like I think in Maine. I don't really remember where it is, but yeah. This trip is looking incredible, and I'm going to let you guys in on a little spoiler. It was incredible. The amount of content that, I'm going to be able to make from this and share with you guys, the amount of memories that are going to be made and that were made, just amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see this trip, and see the reactions to this trip. And me looking at the schedule now for videos that are going up after this one, you guys are in for a treat. We're getting daily uploads. You're getting daily uploads for what is the next, I think there's 40 videos in the series, or like 37 full scale videos and like 3 like promotional shorts I think I did for like specific specific days we were at parks. But yeah, Northeast trip 2024. There you guys have it. Over 10 days, over 20 parks. I mean, we're doing multiple days where we do 3 parks in a day, or like 3 locations in a day. Almost 100 roller coasters, I think. And I mean, 2 of my greatest friends within the community. And yeah, so like within all 40 videos, you guys are going to be absolutely spoiled. There are numerous, I mean, like I think there's like over 25 POVs coming out. I think there's almost like 14 vlogs, maybe less than that, like if I'm doing my math correctly. maybe like 11 or 12 vlogs. I don't know. There's over 10 vlogs. There's going to be over 20 POVs. And there's going to be one big wrap up video that's going to be long form sit down talk like this one was, just better produced, and day by day recap of like everything we did. Instead of announcing it, I'm going to walk you guys through what we did. And I mean, yeah, it's going to be great. My biggest series I've ever taken on, and I'm just so excited to share it with you guys. So I hope you guys will join me for what is this crazy trip and this crazy endeavor. Yeah, and I'll see you guys on Friday when that first video drops. And then every day until like May, I think early May, you guys are getting a video from this series. I'll see you guys then.